What kind of internal dialogue do we need to be having with ourselves to help us move forward as thought leaders, and how can a tiny orange kitten help us?
I created this wonderful picture that I started sharing in all of my talks, and it's the picture of this little tiny orange kitten looking in this mirror with this gigantic orange lion looking back at him. And I think to myself that this is us in the morning. We get up and some days we see the little kitten, and maybe we see even a smaller kitten than we really are in the mirror, and we think, I can't do this. This is too hard. And then some days we get up and we see this lion and we see ourselves as much bigger and much more successful than we ever imagined. And what I try to talk about is what is, as you say, that inner dialogue that helps us see that lion more often. I created a page on my website, and there's a little link at the bottom that says, if you want to see the lion more often, get in touch. And I get these funny emails from people saying, I want to see the lion, right? So that's the conversation I want to have with people. So much of the inner dialogue is often either something we heard from our family member, or something we heard from a teacher, or someone who just wasn't on our side, a sibling, a bully, somebody that just told us we're small. And instead, I really am about, how do you build a community of people around you that are your champions? So I talk about everything from having a purse club, which I want to explain, to having a mastermind, which I think is a more common phenomenon. So the purse club, I learned from this woman. I went to this event one day, and she and I were sitting at this big table, 10 people for dinner, and she put her purse on the table, which I thought was so odd. They're serving us dinner. Why is her purse on the table? And so finally at the end, I went over and I said, that's a really beautiful purse. Where did you get it? And this grin came across her face, like just lit up. And she said, oh, I got this from my purse club. I'm like, okay, tell me more. Now I'm really intrigued. She said, well, when I first started my career, she said, I looked around and there was nobody really there to help me. So I decided to buddy up with my friend. She said she really helped me prepare for interviews. She would look at an upcoming networking event, and so she would help me to go and be my wing woman, and all these different things this woman was doing for her, and vice versa. She said, but when something worked out, I didn't really feel good about giving her money. So what we decided to do was we would buy each other a purse. She said when we first started our careers, the purses were little, just a little tiny thing. And she said, my friend just got this big new job, and I just got this fabulous new purse. And I thought, wow, there's a whole nother frame of reference. Like, who is your purse buddy or your bow tie buddy? I don't care what it is that you want to give each other, but it is that person that is, they're your wing person. They're your person that's looking out for you and that you go with when the chips are down, or when you need to be at an event that you don't feel comfortable at, or when you are hesitating to make that call. So it's the purse buddy, and then the second is the mastermind. Like, how can you find people who are similar to you, similar in the stage in which they're creating their idea or their change, similar in the size of business they're growing, similar as a social entrepreneur, whatever it might be. And can you come together once a month or once a quarter to help push each other? So I don't say you want competitors in that room, but if you have a committed time with others who will come with their problems, you come with your problems, and you share resources and ideas, that's when we all move forward. So I'm in several mastermind groups, and I really believe that all of these things are what it takes to overcome that inner voice or that old story that we're telling ourselves about why it's not possible. If you're going to see the lion, you need a lot of other lion people around you who are going to push that forward for you.